Welcome back, this is Doug here from Team Out of the Tank, and today we're bringing a deck to you called Mardu Knights. Now, the reason we're running a Loris version and not, Embercleave is because, well, Elspeth conquers death, so anything that can't be exiled, except for Luris, is being able to brought back. So, with that being said, we got Luris, our only 3-drop converted mana cost, permanent. Whenever, it's your turn, you can cast a 2 mana or less permanent from your graveyard, which is pretty cool. And then we got a bunch of humans and knights. We got Venerable Knight, which is a 1-drop. Knight of the Ebon Legion, which is a 1-drop. Fervent Champion, which is a 1-drop. Fight as one, which is not a knight, but it targets a human and a non-human. Which human, non-human, human, non-human, human, non-human. But these are all your 1-drops. You want to be aggro. It gets a lot aggro with him. You just pay 3 mana. He becomes a 4. He gets a +1 counter, so he becomes a 5-drop next turn. If you pay the 3 mana. Fervent gives all your, well, not all your knights, but a knight you control +1/+0 when he attacks. Stacks with himself, stacks with other knights. Worthy Knight, whenever you play a knight, you get a 1/1 human. So you can go Worthy Knight, Venerable, Ebon, and then Fervent. And you can still cast the Luris effect from your graveyard and still get 1/1. So you can go wide if going aggro isn't your best bet. Backlands, because it gives Death Touch and Lifelink. It has Flash. So if, for example, you block with a Knight, and they're like, my creature has what do you call it, higher defense than yours. Well, I'll just give it Death Touch. And then Knight, he has a good body of a 1/2, so that's pretty good. Fervent has First Strike, so it also pairs nice with Death Touch. If it's like way out of range, if it's like a 5-drop body, just give it Death Touch. He hits first, it dies. Corpse Knight, whenever you play a knight, whenever you play, actually, whenever a card enters the battlefield, it's a creature, which pairs nice with Worthy Knight and Luris. They take 1 damage, and he's a knight, so that's pretty cool. Stormfist Crusader, it helps you dig, has menace, and it's a good knight. Inspiring Veteran gives all your other knights, sorry, +1/+1, and everything in this deck is a knight. Sky Knight Vanguard. Whenever he attacks, you create a 1/1 white soldier. He's a flying with a body of a 1/2. You really want to play this card before you play Worthy Knight because you'll just be you'll be attacking, getting more 1/1s, which will help you go wide. Worthy Knight does stack faster than Sky Knight, but you have to play your cards, from your hand. So if you go Worthy Knight and then play my other knights from hand, and they board wipe, I'm screwed. If I go Sky Knight Vanguard, attack, 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 and they go board wipe, well, all I did was attack 3 times with Sky Knight Vanguard. Dire Tactics. It's 2. Exile target creature. If you don't control human, you lose life equal to its toughness. Well, guess what? Human, 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 human. So you're always gonna have a human. Unbreakable Formation, because let's just say you Worthy Knight a lot and Inspiring Veteran, and let's just say these are on there. Well, you just, with all the 1/1s you make, you just give them +1/+1 and indestructible and vigilance if you cast it during your main phase. You just swing for game. Your lands, honestly, you can go budget with this. You just kind of play a lot of Blood Crypts, Fate Sacred Foundries. Only one Savai. Because if you get it and it enters the battlefield tapped, and you get another one and it enters the battlefield tapped on your turn 2, you're not going to play your turn 3 cards until turn 3. Turn 4. So on and so forth. You're delayed by a turn even though you have the land. These come untapped, but you can only spend it to cast a knight. There is a scenario where we ender, not in the upcoming games, but there's a scenario where we had knights, tournament grounds untapped, but we didn't have the mana to play Fight as one because of tournament grounds. So you have to be careful with that. And Fabled Passage. I don't like Fabled Passage. I think I'm going to cut them. For right now, it worked well because we played a little bit greedy and we drew another one, so we were able to thin the deck out and it came in untapped. Our sideboards, obviously, 1 Luris. 3 Apostle for protection from black. Embereth because it destroys target artifact. So if they go walls or clovers. D-Spark because, Fires of Invention. Dire Tactics because bigger creatures. And it exiles. So you can hit gods with it. Drill Bit because your Mardu, you want to take cards from the hand, like for example Shadow of the Sky, Deafening Clarion, so on and so forth. Chance of Glory because let's just say you attack and they're tapped out, right? You attack and you're like, if I had one more attack, just one more turn, and you didn't board wipe me, well, I don't have to take a chance with Chance for Glory. But hope you enjoyed this Knights deck. I didn't want to call it Mardu because you don't run that many Savais. So it's a Knights deck. See you guys in the games. Alright, just wonderful. We're gonna mulligan. Obviously they go first, so we don't care. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna send this back for now. It's too costly. But we can go tournament grounds, knight, and then next turn tournament. And then worthy knight. You know what I'm saying? It's Sultai, right? This is a goth. Is Sultai? Alright, so our opponent is ramping. We got two Zagoths now. We're gonna go Worthy Knight. Swing with the 1. Take him down to 17. 2 damage came from him, so any extra damage we can, right? Thought Erasure, we have Inspiring Veteran that really wants to take, or he can take a Sky Knight Vanguard, which, you know, I prefer not taking Black Lance Paragon. But it kind of doesn't matter because we have a Luris, so in a way it's still going to come back. He does not have a removal, so that's pretty dope. We're gonna go Venerable Knight. Response? Nope. Sky Knight Vanguard? Response? Nope. Although, if he has... what do you call it? I was about to say, Ritual of Sid or Cry the Canarium, we would be royally screwed because Cry would really kill us. So here he's gonna think of killing something, which, like I said, doesn't matter. We got a Luris. We don't have to play anything next turn. Next, this can go there. I'll let you. Tax to you. Alright, end the turn. If he does want to kill something, we can Black Lance to give it, oh, it doesn't get indestructible, that's sad. Fight as 1 does that. Fight as 1. 3, 4, 5, so he can either go Euro, gain some life, Nissa. He cannot go casualties, thankfully. Oh, he can go Nissa too. Sure. But here's what we can do. Just gonna sit there. Alright, he's gonna plus the forest. That's fine. Gonna drop this in. Target knight. Lock. And now we have free reign. Now we have game. Oh, snap, the game started. Alright. Fabled Passage, Blood Crypt, Knight of the Allegiance, ×2, Venerable Knight, Inspiring Veteran, Sky Knight Vanguard. I don't like this that much. And we're playing against the Seasoning. Yeah, we'll keep this, I guess. We can go Fabled Passage, get us the planes, and then we have all 3 colors. And then go, I don't know. Or, we can be greedy. I like greed. Don't like to be greedy. But he has a kill spell. Fire Prophecy. Ingress Rampage. Everybody has a gimmick. Alright, Knight of the Legion. Just tap the Pester. And that way, you know, we see more what they're about. And unless they're Rakdos Sacrifice. Another Ingress Rampage. Interesting, dude. Interesting. Alright, so here we're gonna go Sky Knight Vanguard, pass turn. We have our 4th land, so we can go Luris into another Knight of the Everlegion. Ingress Rampage again? Okay, I was about to say, we're gonna sack this now. We're gonna get us a plains. Ooh, nice. Next, oh, attack. Next. Enter. So the reason we went to Vi over Fabled is because he can ping us for 1 damage, and we kind of want to be above 20 health against the sacrifice deck. Seeing as how he pings all the time, every time. You know what? I'm fine with that. Pass, attack, resolve. So here I'm target unit gains indestructible, gets a +1/+1, so he's gonna kill your Mayhem Devil. Unless if he has a Murderous Rider, because he's running that for some odd reason. I'm so freaking confused, dude. Here we're gonna go Luris, Aspiring Knight. Next, attack. One attacker, get a 1/1, so if he does make a sack, we have a 1/1 to sack enter. Next turn we can go Inspiring Veteran and then also play a Knight or another Inspiring Veteran and just pump all these Knights up. So thankfully the Blast Zone doesn't hit a lot of stuff. Like, for example, if he hits 1, it's Knight, 2, Sky Knight, 3, Luris. But here we're going to go Inspiring Veteran. Next, we're going to attack, and attack, and attack. So that 1/1 is going to block the Knight, and that's fine. Oh, the Evolution. Then we're going to end this turn. And he still gets bigger. Look at that. So that makes him want to hit the 1-drop a lot sooner. For the fact that he can keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, he just puts 2 counters. So he's going to hit the Vanguard and the Veteran. Which, once again, we have 1 in hand since, you know, he played that land. So we can still go this and still go that. And then deal a chunk of damage. Unless if he has a kill spell like that. That's fine, I guess. What can you play? Nothing for now. I'm just gonna take that damage. Oh, okay, I see. It's pretty smart. Bye. So now I am allowed to go ham, and I am just going to wreck this kid's life, dude. You're gonna regret taking my Luris, dude, because I can't bring it back. Let's complete this set. Yeah, get out of my game, dude. Alright, we go first. We got a Blood Crypt, Sacred Foundry, Plains, Unbreakable, Blacklands, Inspiring Veteran, and Vanguard. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna go Blood Crypt first. I don't think he's playing Rakdos. Or John. No, Grixis. Grixis is the big thing right now. I just daydreamed right there. D-That. Thought. D-Thought. Oh, that's pretty cool. It should have glowed up or something, you know? Like, that's... I don't think that's enough, man. It should have been cooler. The reason we go Blood Crypt is because now when we go Plains, we have all 3 colors disposable. And if we need to, we can shock in the Sacred, but... You know what I'm saying? It's easier to just... And then we got a Dire Tactics, which is amazing. Okay, so here we're gonna go pay 2 life. Next, on attack, get a 1/1. Next, we're gonna end the turn because we want to see if they have a giant. He pays for steam vents. All 3 colors at his hand. Giant? Clover again. Interesting. Alright, bada bing, bada boom. Let's get a, we have 2 mountains, 2 plains, let's get a swamp. Now we have 2 and 2 of each. Next, all attack. If he does block, that makes it easier for us later in the game, because, you know, there'll be less and less of them. So, Dire Tactics is an instant, but what's cool is, seems to me like he just wants to cast that Love Struck Beast right now. Jeez, he started off with all 3 clovers, dude? Alright, my turn. Alright, so we're just gonna go ham. If he does board wipe, kind of in a way. We have Luris. Next. So that's 3 damage he's taken. Hey, would you look at that, boy? We're gonna have the turn. We never want to go Luris and not play anything. We at least want to get some value from him. So he goes Giant. He's gonna get 4 mana. He's then gonna go Love Struck Beast, and we have game after that. Rather unfortunate that he got 3 of these clovers, but he should have Beanstalk to shuffle his deck. I would have done that to shuffle my deck. Because don't forget, not only are you shuffling your deck, you're milling yourself out. Even if he had 1, you're milling yourself out by 2 cards. You know? So you have less of a chance of drawing lands or clovers. Well, more clovers than you would, but like less lands. Like he could have had that on the board. Whoa. What just happened? Did I get DDoSed? Whoa. What happened? What just happened? Is that how he wins games, dude? Okay, so last we saw he played lands, right? Unless if he did something creepy. It should be our turn and we should be able to attack, right? Okay, so everything's fine. Everything's fine. Dire Tactics, kill it now. Okay. Unbreakable Formation, everything gets +1/+1. And they all gain Vigilance so we can block next turn. Okay. That was really weird. GG.